Okay, I have a question.
Shoot.
We're just going
Have
right
you
into it?
ever wanted to tattoo something on your body in another language?
In another language, a tattoo?
Yeah, like Chinese, Japanese, whatever.
Nah, not really. Nah, nothing that I've thought about. I feel like that's mad old school. Like, old school tattoos. Like, bitches used to have, like, Chinese print or some shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, I seen that meme that said like, "Yo, I'll tat a dude's name on my body and say it means like in Japanese and say it means like blessed or something like that."
So, like, tell the dude that it means blessed.
Like say like tell other people like it was like a meme. It was like, "Yo, I'll tat a dude's name on my body in Japanese and say it means like blessed or something like that."
That's trifling. That's
Yeah,
just straight trifling.
I seen a meme. I was just
Would you have a tattoo like on your body?
of a female's name.
No, just in general in a different language. Like, is there anything specific you would want?
Nah, I barely know Spanish, so like,
Man, you a fake, fake Spanish dude. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. This is your girl Haiti, baby,
And it's your girl Dory.
and by now this is
Our
Kev. What up,
what's
Kev?
up, guys? I'm happy to be back.
And in the cut with us, we have a first timer popping her cherry. Should we introduce you, or you want to introduce yourself, Anonymous? She goes by the name Deep Throat. Don't worry about her.
Mystery guest.
Yeah, don't worry about our mystery guest. She is who she is. Nah, but what's going on, guys? How's everyone doing?
good.
Fantastic.
Thank you for joining us again. You had that much fun last
A lot
time?
of fun. By the way, they just fed me. I don't know if any other guest has been fed some beef stew. You know what I mean?
Of course
But-
not.
Wow.
We don't-
Bro?
we
Y'all do
don't-
that? Y'all do this for everybody?
We don't feed our guests.
I was
like-
fed before the episode. Amazing. The potatoes were nice and tender. And it was
That's
amazing.
not the only thing that's tender on this podcast.
I don't know what she's talking about, but
I'm glad you liked it, okay?
it was amazing.
All
It was
right.
amazing.
How's everyone's week? Anything new? What's popping? Happy Pride. It's the month of June.
Oh, yes. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, as you can tell.
Oh, I
Thinking about
tried
girls.
to wear a rainbow.
She got her rainbow.
Okay.
I mean, you are not part of like the community itself, but you are a straight man. So you are part of the community because also
I mean, I didn't get
we
the memo that I was
celebrate
supposed to be wearing colors.
heterosexuality.
You know, I would have wore some colors, you know what I mean? Y'all should have told me. Y'all
You
knew I
all
was
black
coming.
everything.
So I'm always all black, so
So where you gonna get color from if you're always all black?
from my eyes.
Funeral service.
From my eyes. Look.
That was cute.
Yo.
That was cute.
Yeah, you
I
like
ain't
that?
gonna
You like
lie.
that?
was cute.
That was smooth, right? That was smooth. You know,
Oh God.
I'm trying.
Niggas with color eyes don't know how to act.
Look.
They just want to look at you for no reason. Like, why are you looking at me?
I told
Why are you
you.
staring
Why
at
aren't you
me?
blinking?
Why aren't you blinking, dude?
Let's stare at you this whole time like this while we're
What
talking.
color? Okay, what color are your eyes?
Hazel but green in the summertime.
Okay.
Hazel in the wintertime, and then they change to green, like orange,
Like a wolf.
Okay.
in the summertime. Yeah,
Okay, Twilight.
yeah, you know.
Have you ever gotten pussy just off like having nice eyes? You do have really nice eyes, by the way.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Don't
So
make me
ha-
blush though, please.
I mean, can't be a compliment in this number.
No.
But have you gotten pussy just from having like nice eyes?
I don't think so. Not like, oh my God, you have nice eyes. Here's some pussy. No, you know.
Do you get complimented?
Oh
by
yeah, all the
women?
time.
Okay, so they compliment your eyes, then you getting pussy off them eyes.
Yeah.
I would say so. Whatever we like, if we say, yo, you have nice lips, we automatically are sexualizing you because we thinking like he got nice lips, he probably knows how to eat pussy,
Wow.
Yeah, that is a fact.
right? So whatever we say, like if you have nice hands, we think about like those hands wrapped around our neck. You got strong hands, you know what I mean? Yo, you got them veins on them arms, like damn.
Probably got strong
You
grip.
probably got veins on your dick. That type of shit. Like, you know, am I lying? It's real shit.
Yo, the fact that you girls like think like that is crazy. Cause I promise you, like guys don't really think like that.
No?
Nah.
You guys are not thinking about sex like most
Like
of the time?
Like specific features like that. Guys don't think about shit like that. Like I'm not looking at a girl's like maybe I'm lying.
Right. I'm like, I'm not buying what you selling right now.
So like if you meet somebody and let's say like really nice lips, they just always look perfect.
Facts. You're not thinking about like, damn, she probably give mean head.
She got some DSLs.
There we go. That in itself. DSLs.
Yeah,
See, I'm trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was capping for a minute. Let me.
Yeah, big cap.
Let me take it back.
I understand you trying to be a gentleman because you want a ladies podcast.
Oh, cut it out.
But we also speak scumbag. It's okay.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We definitely speak
Nah,
scumbag.
but to that level, what you just described it as, guys don't go into detail like that. Like, oh, look at the veins on his arms. I bet you he has veins on his, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what we think.
Guys don't go into that. So maybe guys don't go into that much detail when seeing a woman.
That kind of goes back to like the conversation we were having earlier. Like if a man could dance, that we automatically like correlated with like he's good in bed.
Sex. Oh yeah, because if he can move his hips.
If he can move his hips,
He
like
can
he can
move
move
his
all of
hips.
that shit, then we like, yo, he probably got that nice rhythm in bed.
I want to know how many other women think like that, though.
All of us.
Okay.
Yo, all
Thanks
of
for-
us.
All of us. All of us that still have like some type of sex drive.
Right.
All of us. If you dried up like a fucking
A
like
raisin
the
in the
desert
sun.
raisin in the sun, then you're probably
Hey, listen.
don't think about those things. Maybe we should get a little dry.
Actually, maybe they do.
I mean, maybe, and if they
just
and
because
if they
it's
do
dry
think
doesn't
about
mean
it,
that it doesn't, you know.
if you do think about it, and you are dried up, make sure you guys get some Lube Life right over here. Again,
Yep.
Lube Life, save 10% when you use promo code PITCH10.
And it tastes amazing.
Tastes amazing.
Tastes amazing.
That's deep throat.
As per Deep Throat, we had a little taste testing coming soon. We'll drop that content. As the Dory, what's the best? What's the best flavor?
I don't know about dropping that content, but all right. So the
Pina
pina
colada.
colada is my favorite. It's my favorite. It just tastes better. I don't know.
Are we gonna tell like the behind the scenes story though?
No.
Okay.
We do- I
Wait, no,
just
that
said
that sounds crazy. Wait, hold on. That sounds crazy.
Right.
All right, so after we were done filming last week,
I just said no. We're not gonna.
no,
tell
but I'm
it.
gonna tell
dropping
it.
it.
I'm gonna tell it because it's nothing bad. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we had to listen. We had to stand behind the product.
Right.
So we have to make sure that what we're presenting
Right.
is legit. So we had a little taste testing, make sure that it's good.
I did not taste
So
any.
there we go. I mean, he refused to taste it, but
He's gonna put it on somebody's coochie, and he's gonna
he's
have
gonna
to eat
have
it
to
anyway.
eventually taste it because he's gonna put it in somebody's asshole and he's gonna taste it.
Right.
Allegedly.
I mean, I don't think that would be allegedly.
It's not allegedly at all. Like the way you're saying.
I don't know if he wants me to put his business out there that he's an ass eater. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh nah, look at the beard. Like, come on.
Hey, that's booty juice. That's
Listen,
juice.
fellas, you want a beard? A lot of fellas be like, yo, how you get your beard like that strong? I be like, yo,
It's a mixture of pussy
Eat
and
your-
booty juice.
nah, just straight ass juice.
Wow.
Yeah, eat your girl ass. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
And you gotta be sloppy with it. Like, you gotta really eat the booty. Like,
Walk us through what's the sloppy ass
I'm talking about you
eating.
getting you spread the cheeks.
No. Wait. Before you get to that, I'm gonna assume that you start off with eating the pussy, right?
Yeah, from the back, yeah.
Okay. So you start off with eating it from the back.
Yeah.
All right. So then you work your way up to the ass.
Right.
Do you tell her or you just get to it?
No, I just go to like I don't tell. There's no like, oh, I'm about to eat your ass. Like, no, it's I'll probably start with a little like windshield wiper action.
Windshield wiper?
Yeah, with the
Where,
thumb.
Your tongue?
It's
Oh,
like-
your thumb. Oh.
Windshield wiper. Yeah. See this? Deep throat got it. Deep throat got it.
Got it for sure. She got it.
Yeah, I'll probably start with a little like windshield wiper action, and then I'll just start
Just get to it.
just like little rim jobs and shit.
Now, do you do like around the asshole or do you tongue fuck?
Both.
Okay.
And then just get it all over, like just make it real messy.
Damn, we ain't even 10 minutes in and this shit's getting crazy.
Maybe put your nose in it.
Not the nose.
Yeah, I got big ass nose, so
What you mean, Pinocchio? Like,
just jab it, just you know what I mean?
Tell me lies, Pinocchio.
Yeah, you know, just jab it a little bit, you know.
Oh God.
Yo, that's crazy. You're like an undercover freak. Like,
Listen,
he's like, I nose fuck the ass. That's,
Listen,
I've never
don't-
heard of that.
Yo,
In my years
facts,
of hanging out
never.
with men, I've never heard them say like, I nose fuck.
listen.
Like, it's crazy.
Hey,
I've had a nose in my pussy before.
okay.
I mean,
it kind of just happened.
yeah, those things kind of happen, but like, do you intentionally put your nose in the ass? So it's just like, you
Nah.
want the aroma, like the ass aroma
He
to
wants
hit you.
pink eye.
I'm very much intrigued. I'm very much intrigued now. Like, you know,
He wants to be so far and he gets pink eye.
like you want to live in the ass at some
Right,
point.
right,
like
right.
you want real estate
Right.
in the ass.
Right.
That's how much you want to be in the ass.
100%.
I'm too
Wow.
high for this right now.
Oh, I just love the way your
It's crazy.
just love the way
Like-
your ass smells right now. You know?
Like what the fuck?
All right, ladies. So just so you know, if you're interested in
Kevin
Kev,
eats ass.
just know he gonna live in your ass. Like if you ready for that,
Listen.
then so be it.
He's gonna move
Listen.
in,
He
and
gonna
that's
move
it.
in.
I only ate. I honestly like like let's be realistic. I only ate one ass before.
My man, so you went in like that.
I went in like that. Yeah. I ate one girl's ass, and you know,
Do you mind if
I
like
was in a relationship with her for a long time. So like,
okay,
Yeah.
but you ate her ass that one person multiple times?
oh yeah, hell yeah.
So how did you realize that you actually like to eat ass? Like it was just something that just happened. You're like, yo, I like this shit.
We were together for a long time, so I don't ever want, like, my mindset. If I'm with you for a long time, I don't want you to get bored. I don't want sex to feel like routine. Like, okay, flip over. I'm gonna give it to you missionary now. Like, you know what I mean? I want to keep you
Yeah.
guessing. So it was just something that I don't even think we talked about it. It was just something I did, and she was just like,
She liked it.
It was just like, what the fuck at first, but it was just like, yo, just go with it. You know, type shit.
right.
And I was like, yo, that's not bad. Like, as long as you know,
I
you're clean.
never second guessed it.
Right. Do you remember the first time someone ever ate your ass?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I do. And I forgot already what I was saying.
The first time you got your ass eaten, do you remember it?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't even fight it. That shit was just like, oh, okay, we're doing that now. Oh, that feels
Yo.
good. And then that was that.
Let me tell you guys, the first time I got my ass eaten, no lie, I was 17. I was 17 years old.
She was fucking early. That's crazy.
No, listen to me. I was 17 and the dude was 21, right? And he had some, I don't know if it was lube or it was just like a flavored type of, I'm pretty sure it wasn't lube because I wasn't doing that shit. But he kind of just did it. Like he put the flavored, whatever it was, oil on my ass and he just went to town. And I was like, oh my God.
Yo, I ain't
Like,
gonna lie. Where is that man right now? Because, yo, at 17, the last thing on my mind was eating some ass.
He wasn't 17. I was 17. He was 21 at the time.
Okay, that, you gotta edit
Listen.
that out.
I was.
That's not legal, folks.
It was not, but it was what it was. Like at the time, I was attracted to him, sexually attracted to him. So I was like, whatever.
It's confidential.
And I wasn't so like sexually open as I am now, clearly because I was fairly young. But he did that shit, and I was like, oh shit, this shit is crazy. And it didn't happen to me again till like years later that I got into it. Like I was like, yo, this shit's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
But that
though,
was my
even-
first time.
Even at 21, to be like, yo, I'm about to eat this girl's ass is crazy. Because, like, at 21, I wasn't thinking about eating no ass.
Well, I think that's why some guys have like that cougar appeal.
What you mean by that? What's that?
A cougar?
Like, I know what a cougar is, but, like, cougar appeal.
Like yeah.
Yeah, like okay. All right, so I'm older than you.
Right.
Significantly, we are significantly older than you.
Don't do
Yeah.
that. Age
You
ain't nothing
are.
but a number.
Shut up.
Okay, Aaliyah.
I told you last. That's my girl right there. All right, let's get it.
All right. So I'm older than you. I probably have had more sex than you. And there are things that I've learned along the way, like as I get older,
Right.
that you haven't gotten to yet. Or maybe you
Or maybe you have. Who
Maybe you
knows?
have. Who knows? But
I don't know. You nose fucking, so I don't know.
right, like you.
At this point.
So, oh, you distracted me and now I forgot.
Cougar appeal.
Kev, the
Bring
nose
me
fucker.
back, Kev. What was I saying?
We're talking about cougar appeal.
Cougar appeal.
Oh yeah, the cougar appeal. Okay, so guys your age would like women my age because they feel like, oh, she knows what she's doing. Like I may learn a thing or two. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you feel that? Have you ever been like? What's the oldest that you've ever been with? And how old were you? And how old was she?
It was when I was a lot younger. I was probably, I had just graduated high school.
So you about 18?
I was 18.
And how old was she?
She was about 45.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was a random.
Say 27 years or something?
Yeah. I literally just.
And how was that experience?
I literally
though?
just graduated high school. Like I don't even think I don't even think I had my license at the time. Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to 18-year-old Kev.
Okay.
All right. So she was, how old you said? 40?
She was like in her
45.
40s.
All right. She was in her 40s.
Yes.
Did she teach you anything new?
No, it was like it's gonna sound crazy. So yeah, this is before. This is like when I first was allowed to like go outside type shit. You feel me? My mother gave me my freedom at like 17, but I kind of forced my way out the crib type shit. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So 18, graduated high school. I'm single. I'm just going crazy. My boy, we at the bar.
You
My
young,
boy-
dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah. My boy, I was getting into the bars at that time because in Waterbury, it's just like whatever. They don't give a fuck type shit. So we go to this bar. My boy strikes a conversation with this woman. She's like, yo, we're having a party. After the bar closes, come through. So I'm like, all right, bet. We'll pop out and shit. So I go there. It's like a coke party.
Okay.
It's literally a coke party. They're all doing coke and shit. So, yeah, it was just wild. I strike a conversation with this older woman. She's like, yo, I got a son your age.
Why?
I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever.
Don't share that.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why she said that to me, whatever. And then,
One thing led to the next. So all of a sudden,
yeah. We in the bathroom type shit.
y'all fucked in the bathroom after
Yeah.
meeting that. Did you see her after that? Or that was just
No,
like
never seen her ever again. I don't even know if she's still alive.
So right now she would be about,
Like,
she in her 50s.
she's like 70 years old.
She's like 60 max. She's like 60.
Probably, yeah.
Was she like a hot, like the
No, she
MILF?
was pretty. She was
Cougar?
pretty. It was a fun. It was a good experience.
Was that your only experience with an older chick?
Yeah, I would say like that old. Yeah, for sure. I was super young, and it was just like, I mean, it's just something like, yo, I gotta experience this. I gotta do it. You know, so.
Well, what has been your older like guy experience that you've had?
47,
And how old were you?
20.
Jesus, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
That's really not. It sounds bad, but it's really not that bad.
No, it's
27
bad.
years.
It's bad.
I'm like, that's a whole human. What you mean?
That's bad.
That's a whole.
That's a whole
full
you.
adult. That's a whole you.
So,
I
yeah.
feel like everyone has had that experience though with an older person.
And I was gonna have my first threesome with them, with him.
Wait,
and
who's them?
Who's that, man?
him?
Right. I'm like,
Wait.
who's one single person? Who's them?
He had a person.
Oh, he had a partner, a woman.
I knew her.
So who did you know first, her or him?
Both of them at the same time. We worked together.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So
he was
how did that
47.
go? Okay.
She was like 35, and then I was 20.
So how did that go? Like, walk us through it. Like, you were talking to her first or him?
No. Him. I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like I was vetted.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they were older.
Yeah.
So they were like, yo, she's easy to vet. It's, you know what's fucked up? That it sounds creepish.
Yeah.
And it kind of is, but that's kind of like how a lot of people do it. A lot of older couples.
Like one of them would be the one to like hit on you. Like if they get like a gay vibe, then maybe the wife, or you know, if they feel like you're straight, then the husband, and he'll hit on you. Like he's interested in you. He'll pursue you and fuck you eventually or whatever. And then, you know, kind of like report back to the wife like, all right, I think we could do this. And then in the meantime, like that time that you're spending alone with him, he's kind of like grooming you to the idea of doing it.
I don't think I've ever
In
heard
kind
that
of
word
Urban
before.
Dictionary terms, they kind of fill in the vibes.
Okay. And now I want to look that up on Urban Dictionary.
Like
Vetted.
they kind of, the vetting you is that they kind of fill in the vibes to see if you down or you're qualified.
Okay. Qualified.
To get down with what they trying to do.
Okay.
Basically, at the end goal for them was to have a threesome.
Right.
So they were vetting her to see if she was down with the shits. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was.
She was
Did
down.
you do it?
I didn't do it. I got as far as the hotel room.
That's
And
pretty far.
then my boyfriend called in that moment.
That was, look at God.
yeah.
that was God.
Wait.
My boyfriend called.
Hold the fuck up.
Right.
Espérate.
Yes.
Not as spit out there.
That's wait, right?
Yes.
All right.
You're right.
So you're messing with a 47-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a whole other boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Aye.
Okay.
Do you want her to elaborate on that, or are you just gonna take it for what it is?
I mean, okay, elaborate.
I mean,
Now
what do
you
you
have
want to
me
know?
intrigued.
What do you want to know?
Like what?
It was my boyfriend.
You were 20.
So
Like what type of shit was you on?
That was
Like,
what that was the part that you wanted answers. I was more of like she had a boyfriend. Like
I did.
Okay. All right. So was your boyfriend your age?
He was 10 years older.
Damn. So you just always been like into older guys.
I guess.
Yeah.
your husband was how old?
10 years older.
Yeah.
She likes older guys.
Yeah.
I used to. When I was younger, I definitely did because
It's
I.
the experience. Though.
Yeah,
It's
it's
more
just
experience.
because. Yeah, so like guys my age were just they didn't do it for me because they were immature and oh god, it was just annoying and frustrating.
My older man experience was not the best. I was, oh man, I'm gonna say like, I think I was like 32 and he was 50. I told the story before and it was not good. It was good as far as like the courting process of it. Like he took me out on dates, we went out, we had a good time, we had a good vibe. But when it came to the sex, no, it was not good. He came really fast.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I
My
was like,
47-year-old could put it down. He was Brazilian.
no,
He could put it down.
he came
And
really fast.
he used to do like I don't know. He did this thing with his tongue that nobody else has ever.
in your ass on your cooch.
In my pussy.
Oh, okay.
There was some trick or whatever he did with his tongue,
This is for the listeners. We gotta laugh.
and nobody that I've been with since has ever been able to replicate that.
So right now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, what's the youngest you would go? Both of you guys.
The youngest.
And what's the oldest you would go?
I've answered this before because someone asked me that on the
Okay.
podcast. 10 and 10. I'll do 10 years younger and 10 years older.
No, I wouldn't do 10. I would do maybe 5 years younger. And yeah, 10 older.
No, you know why? Because I've kind of always felt like I would be the woman to kind of, I don't know who told me this. Damn, I can't recall. But someone, I don't know if it was Lexi or like Durag or something. But somebody told me on the podcast before, like they get like I would be the vibe, like I would be the woman to fuck with younger dudes. I don't know why. I'm like, do I give off that vibe?
I think you give off that vibe more.
Like she would fuck with younger dudes.
Yeah, no younger guys. I think so. Yeah,
She said 5 years. So
you give
would
off the
fuck with a
vibe that
30-year-old?
you would fuck with much older guys.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I would, but it would have to be like we have to really hit it off.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with either or. Like, I just wanna,
of
you know,
course.
it's not. I'm just saying, you give off the vibe like
That I would like a younger guy. You know what I've always wanted to do, and I've never done. I've always wanted to take somebody's virginity.
Whoa,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
that
I
is-
don't know why. I just always wanted to.
that is a topic.
And
Wow.
Yeah,
And
always.
is there any specific reason?
I don't know why. But it's something that I've always wanted to do.
Hold on, time out. Where the fuck is Deep Throat?
She had
The warden is calling.
Yeah, right. Not the warden.
Deep Throat, get back over here.
Yo, shh. You don't got it killed.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of always associate like younger guys with stamina type shit. Like
I
feel
don't.
like, I don't know why, but I just
Wait,
kind of
wait, say it
feel
again?
I associate like younger men with having like stamina
Okay.
or like being able to like fuck me better type shit. I don't know why. As opposed to, and that's probably because my experience with an older man wasn't
great.
like it wasn't great. So I'm kind of like, all right, what's the hype about older man type shit? Maybe I had the wrong older man. Who knows? Maybe I'll run into like a better older man that'll prove me wrong. But I'm like, if it's like that,
Yeah, they'll get there.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You'll get there.
I do kind of like the salt and pepper shit, like salt and pepper beards.
I can see that
salt
for
and
you.
pepper hair. You see that for me?
I see that for you. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like she's gonna find like a how Stella got her groove back.
What?
Like a young like
She
like
gonna find herself a little taste.
yeah, facts. Like nah, dead ass. Like I see that for you, and I see her being one like a
George Clooney.
yo. I swear to God, not because.
It's
Shout out
not
to-
a paid ad.
Shout out to you. I mean, if you want to pay them, like, you know, cut the check. But no, all jokes aside, I really see that for you, like an older white man.
You know what's crazy?
Maybe
I
a little
love
salt and
George
pepper.
Clooney. I really love George Clooney.
I really-
He's like my
I really
my
see that
old
for
man
you.
crush.
I really see that for you.
Thank
But
you.
it got to be a white man with like some flavor though, a little sprinkle sazon.
George
Yeah.
Clooney got that flavor though.
Yeah, he
he
do.
has like that sazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you, I definitely see like a how Stella got a group back, like a young, like, you know, good looking, you know, Jamaican man, like that's just gonna rock your world. type
Jamaican?
shit.
Have you been with a Jamaican man?
Yes.
You been with a Caribbean man? Okay.
Shout out to.
So have
Jamaica.
I too. I've been with a Jamaican man, so
I heard they don't eat the box.
that is a lie.
Okay.
Sometimes they have to be taught.
That is a lie.
I'm just saying, and like yo, some of my friends are
That is a lie. I had a Jamaican straight from Jamaica. And
straight.
shout out to him. Straight. Not safari straight.
Yeah.
Nah, but shout out to him though, because it was an experience. It was a
Okay. Shout out to you, bro.
Good
Never been to
experience.
Jamaica.
I've been to
Maybe
Jamaica.
I need to go to Jamaica.
right.
I've been to Jamaica. It's awesome.
Yeah. I went to Jamaica 3 times in 2019, bro.
Oh nah, you're lit.
Damn.
You're lit.
Bro. That's a whole different story in itself. bro.
Young.
That on next week's episode. Stay tuned.
I've told that story on this podcast before. Man. Anyway, we're going to segue
Right. Let's move on.
into a topic. Okay, Kev, we have a question.
Let's get it.
So, what is the oldest that you would have? Because you already have a child, but what is the oldest that you would have another child? Like, do you have like a cap as to like, if I don't have another child by this age, what's your age?
Oh, I've always said this. 30.
30.
I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. Fucked up.
I'm like, you almost there. What you mean?
Little drunk
Yeah,
right
right.
now. 35.
So if you don't have a second child by 35, you're just not going to have any.
Snipped. I'm getting snipped.
Okay.
At 35, whatever cards I'm dealt with, I'm accepting them and I'm getting snipped. 35.
All right. So did you hear about actor Robert DeNiro and Al Pacino recently having children?
That's my guy.
Those are my two favorite actors. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They
Those
out
are my
here,
two favorite
though.
actors.
Wait, you said
They
Al Pacino
out
and
here
who?
and active.
Okay, so
Robert De Niro. Just had
Robert
a
De
baby.
Niro is 79 years old.
Oh, he's sick.
And he recently had a child.
He just had a baby.
He just had a baby. Al Pacino is 83 years old. And he just recently had a child.
I feel like I accept
In
it
a
more.
span of like a few months though. Because Robert
Right.
De Niro had his child.
That was like a month ago.
That was like a month ago. 2 months ago, something like that. And then a few weeks ago, Al Pacino.
Hey, maybe they went to the same swingers party.
I mean, like how at that point I feel like you're not daddy, you're grandpa. Like
Yo, that is a fact.
can't run
Almost
around-
great grandpa.
So are
Like,
you
if
asking me
Spanish,
what's my
great
point of view
grandpa.
on it?
yeah, like yo, what would make you want to start all over again? Like they have kids, previous kids, they have adult children.
Well,
What would make you want to start all over again at that age?
but
Like
those kids are gonna be rich for the rest of their lives.
facts.
They're
I
set.
know, but they're not gonna have a dad.
100%. Because I mean, let me
know?
not even say that. Let me not say that. But
Because think about it. So all right, Pacino, 83.
yes,
When
I'll let you
kid,
say it. I'll let you say it.
when his kid is in graduating high school,
He gonna be
he's
dead.
going to be 100.
He's not gonna.
And he is
Listen.
not gonna make it to 100.
I hope he is here.
Right.
Let me just say that. I hope he is here. I hope he does make it to see his kid graduate high school. But if we're being realistic, no, he's not going to be here.
Right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
And as a widow,
Right.
I will tell you that, losing your parent is like the hardest thing in the
See,
world.
that's why I say 35, because I feel like
You want to give them enough time with you.
Right. I want to be able to, like, I still want my boy. So I want to, if I have my boy at 30, 35, I still want to be able to throw a football around with him, play basketball with him.
Can you imagine Pacino? 83.
He will catch a
throwing
heart attack
football?
trying to throw a football with his
Oh
son.
man, I mean,
Listen,
I don't know how active he is. I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah, yeah.
his health is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 83, like
listen, Al Pacino and Denzel
a hip
Washington.
fracture don't hit the same.
I just feel like, how come their sperm doesn't die?
Well, man,
That's fucking Al Pacino. He's a legend.
that says say hello to my little
got-
friend. Like,
right.
you crazy?
He has legendary
No.
fucking
I
semen.
mean-
That's
No.
Oscar award-winning semen, girl.
Yes.
All right, let me
fucking
finish
Al
before I
Pacino.
forget. My thought process is the scientific side. So women, after a certain age or whatever, that's it. We're done. We can't have anymore. So why doesn't that happen for men?
Because our biological clocks are not set up the same, men and women.
I know, but wouldn't it be cool if it did?
I mean, it would be cool if it did, but
That,
even
like
women.
something just turns off when you're 50.
Hey, yo, listen.
Listen, but even women at 50 can have a child.
I know.
My
I
younger
know.
sister, her mom had her at I want to say like late 40s, 50 years old. Like, so it all depends on like. It's really not up to science. It's really up to God to be real.
So,
like,
so what,
Yeah, well, I did not want to have kids after 30. I wanted to have all my
hear you.
kids before I turned 30, and I accomplished.
it's a scientific fact though that after you are 40, if both of the parents are past 40, the chances of your kid coming down with some type of like autism or
Genetic something.
like it almost like triples or quadruples.
it increases.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Damn,
that's
fam,
one.
I'm
That's
fucked.
one reason. That plays a big part in my like logic of like 35. I'm done. Like I wouldn't want to be like. Can I have a kid at 40? Yeah, but I don't want to have to deal with
That's
like
not
the
ideal
health
for you.
risk.
My dad had me at 40.
And you came
Dominican
out,
men
you-
stay having kids.
You are-
like,
you
we
are
spoke
clear-
about this.
Yeah, Dominican men are
Dominican
the
men be like
fucking
60 with a 2-year-old.
right. So
You
yeah,
know it's true though. You know it's true. That's why you laughing.
yeah, no,
You
he
know
was,
it's true.
Papi was 40 when I was born. My mom was 20. My dad was 40.
But I think like that. I don't know like the rules of it, but I really think it has to be like both parents. If you guys are like over 40,
Not even. It's more for the woman.
it's the woman, right?
It's more the woman than it is the dad, because clearly there is viable sperm forever.
Right.
But it's more the woman, the risks in the woman. I feel like a lot of people take that for granted. Like there are so many risks that you take when you're pregnant and like during delivery, and like it's just so crazy the way that our body works against us.
So the guy that raised me, I don't know if I told you that story. I think I did tell you that story.
What about it?
So I was raised. I have like he's like my father.
Oh yeah, you told us.
Yeah,
Tony. Yeah, you
Tony,
told us.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So Tony, he had, he took the risk and he had a kid with his son's mother, and they were past 40, both of them, and yeah, the kid came out, with autism.
Healthy? Oh, autism.
Yeah, with autism. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. But that shit, seeing that shit, like. It's real. It's really real, and so I would never want to risk that, like at all. You know what I mean?
I kind of like just like being at my age. I kind of just I don't know. I feel like that ship has sailed. Like at one point, it was more like, damn, I really want it to happen. But now I think I'm pretty much like I think I was just meant to really be like an auntie, and I'm all right with that. Like it's cool. And it's
May I ask? Like, can I ask?
Sure.
How old are you?
38.
Oh no, you still got time.
Time where? Your cap is 35. What you mean?
You got time.
Maybe I should give myself a younger dude and have a child.
There you go.
Any younger guys that want to shoot up this club? I'm very nurturing. Okay, just saying.
I wouldn't rule you out yet.
No.
You don't want a kid?
No, I'm saying I do. I would have wanted that, but at this point, like. For me, it's more like you gotta meet a dude, get to know him, vet him, know that he's good enough to be a father. Like it's just a lot.
No, it is.
I barely want to text back. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
At this point, it's like it is what it is. If it doesn't happen, great. I have nieces and nephews.
It don't hit the same. It don't hit the same.
I have Dories. I know, but I get to give them back. Like,
right.
Hey.
Yeah. This is going to sound really depressing, but I've kind of reached the point where I feel like I'm going to spend the rest of my life alone.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Dude, you're like just barely starting out.
Right. I'm like,
the good part hasn't even come yet.
The tip is only in.
I'm just getting my feet wet, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
Why do you feel like that? Is it because like the dating pool is just like so trash for you?
I'm just not interested in it almost. Like, I'm really not. Like,
but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay to sometimes just take a break and just be for you. That doesn't mean that it's going to be like that forever.
True.
And again, you're just starting, honey.
Nah, facts.
Sometimes it will come to you when you're not looking for it. When you least expect it, it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like I found someone that I actually connect with.
You know what it is? Not to get like, I always say this, not to get on some deep shit, but fuck it. We're on a podcast. Like, let's get on some deep shit. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I really struggle with having to introduce my kid to a female.
Okay, that's definitely going to be her.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't ever want to do it.
That's okay. All right. So okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So. All right, single. I prefer to date a man that has children.
Okay.
That's my preference because I feel like there is just a certain level of understanding that a guy who doesn't have children can give me. Because, 1000%. Somebody without kids, they get impatient and they don't understand busy. And then everybody's so toxic now that they automatically just goes to, oh, she's fucking somebody else. No, nigga, I got 4 kids and a full-time job.
Facts. And I'm that person to be like, you fucking your baby mama still?
Like, yo.
I have PTSD.
I see. So, all right. So for me, again, like I prefer guys with kids or whatever. So if it was me, I would understand simply because I'm kind of on the same boat. Like, I can't picture myself living with another man, like with my kids. Like, I can't picture my kids living with another man. So it's like whoever comes into my life, whoever I start a relationship with is going to have to kind of accept the fact that it's going to be like you in your space and me in my space until the kids are comfortable enough that it's okay. You know?
Mm-hmm. And I totally get that.
Yeah, so like I understand what you mean. Like it's just it's a way of you protecting them, her.
Yeah. I just don't ever want to answer the question like, and she's young, so I mean, I'm sure when she gets older and it eventually happens, she'll be able to understand it. But right now, at the moment, I don't want to ever answer the question like, "Oh, Daddy, why are you kissing her?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, "Oh, why are you like?" Man.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you something, and you may not like it, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Tell me.
You're not giving your daughter enough credit
As far
as her capacity to understand. Because think about it this way: she's 8, right?
Right.
She's watched movies.
Yeah.
She, sees people out there. I don't know. Is her mom dating? You don't know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. So it's like, and I'm sure that she knows. So my thing is, if you ever get to the point where you want this other person to meet your kid, don't hide it. Like, don't try to sugarcoat it for your daughter. You have to explain to her, like, hi, this is my girlfriend. Her name is so-and-so. And you know what? And even before it gets to that, you should probably have a conversation. Like, when I decided to start dating after my husband passed, I had a family meeting with all of my kids, and I told them, I'm lonely and I want to date, I want to go out, I want to, whatever. And it wasn't that I was asking them for permission. It's just that I was trying to give them enough respect where they know like what's going on, and that they feel reassured that it's, just because I'm going on a date doesn't mean that I'm going to marry this person and this person's going to come into our house and disrupt our family or anything like that.
And also the fact that you're not trying to like replace their father.
No.
Exactly.
Like that. I'm very, very big on that. Like that's another thing. Like my kids, they had a great dad. And I work really, really hard to keep that, like that part, like that memory of him alive, because he was a great dad. So I don't want them to ever forget it. It's, especially my little guys, because my big guys, they know, they understand. They had more time with him. But for my little guys, it's like I'm always trying to remind them and looking at pictures and videos and just constant reassurance that they had a great dad.
I respect that.
Don't introduce your daughter to situationships, though.
No,
yeah.
I would
Make
never.
sure.
That's why I said, like, when you
somebody
know
that you know
for
is going to
sure.
be in the picture.
Yeah.
For some time, because you kind of just like develop that attachment too, and then like if it doesn't work out, you know what I mean? Like you don't just want to like have like this revolving door of like women in your daughter's life.
No.
Right.
No.
You know?
Yeah, I'm super protective of her.
Remember, the relationship that your daughter has with you is going to shape the relationship she has with men for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
That's
And
another
that's
thing
why
too.
I'm like, you have to be. My dad was like that, and it's something that I appreciated. My dad, once I hit like a certain age, he didn't sugarcoat anything. He used to just give it to me straight, no matter what, like about anything, about boys, about men, whatever. And I'm kind of like the same way. I mean, I don't want to know too much, like, but I just want to know, like, I want them to get good information from me, opposed to bad advice from friends their age. Because even though your friend may have gone through this before, it doesn't mean that you're going through the exact same situation, or that they know how to handle it, or that they handled it correctly.
Right.
So
You said that about your daughter earlier.
Yeah, like I'd rather know, and I rather answer their questions to the best of my ability, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna steer them wrong.
Right.
I'm never gonna put them in harm's way. Like there's nobody who's gonna give them more honest, more real advice than me.
100%.
So
Respect it.
yeah.
You
Sorry, we kind of took over with the
it's all
children
right.
there.
Listen, I think you would be.
I'm like, can't relate.
No, but all jokes aside, I think you'll be a great mother.
Oh, I agree 100%.
I think you'll be an
100%.
awesome mother.
God, guys, stop don't make me emotional.
Yeah,
No, for real. I think you'll be a
100%.
great mother.
Yeah,
Aw,
for
thanks.
sure.
Just the aura you have, like
Really?
I think you'll be a great mother. Don't give up on.
Y'all gassing it up?
Nah, for real,
Nah, baby.
bro.
I'm like,
Dead
y'all
ass.
gassing it up right now. I've heard that numerous times. Though,
You look like
but-
a boy mom too.
yo, stop it. I've always said that I wanted one child, and I've always said I wanted it to be a boy.
You're like a boy mom.
I don't know why. But I'm not like, and you know what's crazy? Even like today, I took a nap, and what I woke up and told you, I had a dream of a little girl. The crazy thing is that I've always desired to have a boy, but I've always dreamt with little girls.
Yeah.
That's
I could picture you with a boy though.
I can picture with a little girl actually.
Yeah.
A little me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lord.
Yep,
Like,
absolutely.
me? Really?
Yeah, that's what I see.
Oh no. All right, so Kevin, did you see that your girl got arrested this week?
Oh my god!
Yo, you're the first person I thought about when I sent it to you.
You sent me the
I sent it to you. He's like, "Yo, should I bail her out?"
Yo,
I'm like, do you thinking?
Let me tell you something. She looks sexy as hell.
The
on that
mugshot, right?
She was like,
yo,
I said, yeah,
I said the same thing.
Yeah, get it,
yo.
girl. Yeah.
I said the same thing. I'm like, yo, she's fucked up, but
She
she look good.
Nah,
You know, keep toxic. Yo.
I seen that mugshot. I said, damn.
Yo,
how you look
facts.
sexy in your mugshot? That's crazy.
Yo,
I said
so
the same
DaniLeigh,
thing.
if you
Yo,
guys don't know
see,
who we're
look.
talking about, we're talking about
We're gonna tag team DaniLeigh.
Nah, he want to date DaniLeigh. Like, he's
Nah,
not
yeah,
trying to.
she's off limits.
So DaniLeigh
nobody
was
is.
charged with a DUI and a hit and run crash that resulted in the victim getting a fractured spine.
Yeah, so
And
that's the
she was in
sucky
a
part.
moped, and she actually ran over the victim and drove off.
And dragged her for about a
Dragged
week.
the victim for a block.
So I wonder. All right, so I have a question there because I'm wondering, like, was it an intentional hit and run? Like,
No,
did
she
no, but
was
let me
drunk.
listen. Let me listen. Like, because she could have hit her and panicked and kept going and not realize she was dragging her.
regardless, she
Or
knew.
she could have been so drunk that she didn't even notice.
That too. That was super irresponsible of her, regardless to even get on a moped while being drunk. And I get it.
No, she wasn't
Listen.
on a moped. The
What was she
victim
on?
was.
Nah, she was in a car.
Oh, she was in a car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The victim was on a moped.
Bruh. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
She was highly intoxicated. And she was in Miami. Like, Miami is the home of bad decisions.
I mean, it
But
depends.
she
Honestly,
lives
though,
there now.
No, she from Florida.
Yeah,
She
she
from
lives
Orlando.
there now.
Yeah. It also. I'm not gonna make excuses for her because that's my wife and shit. But like,
Now that's your wife.
that's my wife.
Mad
That's
delusional.
my wife.
Listen, DaniLeigh,
Yo,
he's a good guy.
Yo,
He'll be a
hold
great
on,
dad.
hold on, DaniLeigh. If when I make it, this clip is gonna resurface. I did a like a on the mic challenge or whatever. Not a challenge, but I performed one of my songs on
Yes,
a
on
mic,
Instagram.
and
You
I
have it
told
on
everybody
Instagram.
to tag DaniLeigh.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, if she hears the shit, she gonna want to jump on it. I was being, like you said, delusional. But
It's okay, baby. I'm a delusional too.
right, I messaged her like when everybody was tagging her, mad people tagged her, like over 100
Did
people
she
tagged her.
respond?
She read my message.
And didn't respond. She left you on red?
Yeah, she left me on red. It's all good.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
okay. At least she read
So
it.
good. You know who I am. And when
Wow.
I see you in person,
Keep doing your thing, King. Persistence is key.
DaniLeigh,
Apply pressure.
I'm on your body. I am on your body. And I would if I was famous
Yo.
and I had the bread,
Kev was ready to bail her out.
Yo.
I would have bailed your sexy ass out. I promise you.
He was ready to bail her out. When I said that, he was like, yo, should I bail her out? I'm like, yo, actions, bro. Actions.
I love
I
her.
think that's so crazy though.
I
I
love
feel
her.
like she has like something. I think you need a limpia because it's like you peak.
AKA she needs a cleanse.
Yeah, like you peak and then something happens to like just drop you, her, whatever.
I feel like that's that negative energy though. Like just
I
in general, not even
know.
it being
Because-
DaniLeigh, but I kind of feel like people wished her bad just because of the whole situation, like with the baby and stuff like that. And she kind of was like bragging the fact that like the baby was with her and chose her over like his other baby
Right,
mama
yeah.
and shit like that. So she was getting a lot of like negative shit off of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, she was doing well. I heard that she was kind of choreographing a lot of like the Beyonce's
The Beyonce's tour, yeah.
and stuff like that. So that was just a bad decision on her part. And unfortunately, because she's a mother, it's even like twice as bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's fucked up because now a lot of
It
people
gives
are like-
ammunition
it gives
to-
ammunition for like her child's father to be like, see,
Yeah.
she ain't wrapped too tight or whatever. Like look at the
Yeah.
type of mom she is, the type of decision.
Right.
And that one bad decision can like stain the rest of like her career and her image as an entertainer.
Yeah, it's tough because I feel like she, you know, that situation that she went through with, you know, the baby and stuff. It was like kind of tough to watch. Honestly.
It was.
tough
Yeah.
to watch.
When she was going on live and he was being a whole
It
asshole
was tough
about
to watch. It was tough to
Yeah.
watch. I mean,
Nobody
yeah, I'm
deserves
not no
that.
comment on it, but like it was just very tough to watch. So for her to like get past that and then to make it, you know, to where she's back. I feel like she's very like, you know,
She's talented.
no,
She's
100%, super talented. And then it's just like, I don't think it's gonna be like a bigger like of a situation like the situation she went through with her, you know, with the baby. I just think it's like a little speed bump type.
This what
It'll
just
blow
happened?
over.
Yeah, I don't think it's
She
gonna.
because it's her first offense. She just might like
Yeah,
get with like
I don't-
community service or like
No,
have
no,
to
no, no,
pay,
no.
like.
I feel like that would be the case had she not hit a person.
But she hit
Yeah.
someone.
She dragged somebody,
She could-
seriously
she-
injured them,
Yeah.
so they can charge her with like not just like a DUI, but also like reckless endangerment. You have like
She could get her kid taken away. You don't think so?
No,
the baby wasn't in the car.
nah.
But still,
She good.
It doesn't
Trust me,
matter.
she gonna be fine. And like I meant more like of her image wise, like, you know what I mean. I think she'll be fine.
no, I think eventually she will be fine. But
She'll come
for
back.
now, yeah, of course she's gonna bounce back. She bounced back from like the
Even
whole.
worse.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible.
Mm.
That shit.
Unfortunately,
shit was
like
terrible.
that was kind of like a karma thing though for her, because she was kind of glowing on the baby and kind of just like clowning his like his kid's mom.
But before that
and
situation,
before the situation, when she was
when
pregnant,
they were good.
when they were on good terms, her and the baby, she was kind of like, she made a whole song that was like controversial about the baby preferring a light skin. They were calling her colorist.
Yeah, she had to issue like
And
this
she had to
big
issue an
apology.
apology
I remember
because
that.
she was saying that like the baby preferred to be with a light skinned woman.
Yeah.
And you know, look at how the tables turned, because he ended up dogging her too. So it was like, all right,
yeah.
now what? You know what I mean?
I just think like, yo, listen, whatever your situation is with your significant other, however y'all talk to each other, it's whatever. It's none of my business. But it just should have just been left off of social media. You feel me? Yeah. Like, why were they going live? Both of them.
They both were going live.
Yeah,
Both of them.
it was
Why-
just a bad
don't,
look.
Don't go
for
live
It
and
was nasty.
everybody.
keep all that shit off. Like, nobody needs to know. We shouldn't even know like how y'all talk to each other. You know what I mean? Just keep it off. Like, I just don't get that part of like, why go live and broadcast it, you know?
And he was like antagonizing her.
OD.
See, that shit would have like not played out well for me,
Yeah.
because I would have
Just keep it off the internet.
I
That's
would have
it.
definitely physically assaulted. Now you playing yourself. Now you putting me on live like I'm a crazy person. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
now
I
I'm gonna
show
show
you
you crazy. At this point, like I'm gonna show you crazy. Now you want to tell the world I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna show you crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like he really knew what buttons to press and what was her triggers,
Yeah.
and he played
think-
it well.
I think it was both of them though. I
advantage.
think they both fed into it.
Nah, yeah, for
for
sure.
Like, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just certain shit just don't need to be broadcasted. Like at all, ever. Like, you know what I mean? And that shit was bad on both parts. Like super bad.
Why do you think so many people feel the need to run to social media? Personally, I really think that social media is a drug for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And celebrities, like that's the first thing they do. They run to social media to like respond and react to something, whether it's like relationship issues or whether it's like to address fans and negative comments, or whether it's
Whatever
to like
it is.
address another celebrity that says some shit. And like why do you think that people feel the need to just like run to social media and just like this is their go-to to respond to like nonsense? Like whatever happens to just like, yo, just don't react to the bullshit. I feel like that should be a practice because it's like, why give someone that energy? You know what I mean? Like maybe because I'm all about energy, and I'm not saying that 100% of the time I react that way because I'm very impulsive and I want to react like on some bullshit like, yo, this and that, like why you doing this or why you talking shit. But I mean, like for me, I feel like if you are worth a certain amount of money, you worth 100 mil, you cannot get me to react to bullshit. Are you kidding me? Like I'm rich. What the fuck am I be going back and forth with you?
Right.
Shit.
Well, you see the richest motherfuckers like in the industry really don't react to shit. Like Jay-Z. You will never get a reaction out of Jay-Z. Whatever's going on, you know, when the whole shit with him, Beyonce, where there was like infidelity, rumors. You got nothing. You saw the video, but you got nothing from nobody. Yeah. Let them wander. Let them think whatever they want.
Let them make up their own scenario.
Another one is Drake.
Yeah.
When there's rumors about Drake, he
don't
very rarely
ever
reacts to it. And I watched the interview from him. He said his mother taught him this. I think he said the 72-hour rule, where it's like when you hear something about yourself, it might upset you. Don't react the first day. Wait till the next day. If it still bothers you, then.
If it doesn't matter in 72 hours, then just let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah.
And like you see just like the biggest people that follow that, just all right, think what you want. They're the most successful people. The people that feed into it and they feed into the negativity, that shit.
Because most of the time that's what people want. They want to feel that sense of control, like, yo, I got to that person.
A reaction.
Because they responded and they reacted to the bullshit. So for the other person that's trying to stir that shit up, it's like, it's a control thing. It's all about a control thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I used to always say for myself, like when I've seen like even Cardi B when she was coming up, she used to respond to a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, yo, you're at the peak of your career right now. Like why first of all, she's from the Bronx. She's from New York. If you know anything about it, like most of the people that you grew up with that knew you, they don't want to see you make it. They want to prey on your downfall.
Isn't that sad?
And that's
so
very
sad.
sad. That's very sad. But for the most part, like, just being like in this whole podcast shit, most of the people that are going to support you is people that don't know you. That's real shit. Like the people that's going to support you are the people that honestly don't know you or on the grind like you are because they respect it. So they support you. Like, yo, I see you do your thing. I can respect your hustle. You know what I mean? So I used to always be like, yo, why Cardi's responding to people that like, and that's that whole shit in her. Now she responds a lot less though.
Yeah.
Now she does that because I think she's getting it like, yo, I got a lot of shit on the line. I got shit to lose.
She leveled up.
Right, yeah.
Because Cardi was that, yo, pulling up to the hood type shit.
She has kids now.
That
matters.
But you know what? It all depends on the person though. Like, you know, if you really sit there and you care about another person's opinion, then, you know, you're going to respond to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's just certain people that, like, genuinely just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And just, like, you know.
I have a question. Speaking of not giving a fuck, you think that Karol G gives a fuck about Anuel and all his antics? The recent antics?
Oh, man. Listen.
I'm so over his shit. Like,
I'm so over his shit. So... Do you follow Anuel and Karol G?
I don't.
Okay, so
fill me in.
Let me try to run past
you don't
the
follow
timeline.
The story?
I don't know anything about it.
So I'm not.
You know who they are, though, right?
You know who they are.
Of course.
All right, so I don't follow Anuel as much because I'm not a big fan, or of Karol G. Right? I recently just started getting into Karol G, but I do know that at some point Karol G and Anuel, and this is reggaeton star Anuel, and you know, I don't really know what's her genre of music, Karol G, but I would say she's in the same genre as reggaeton.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So they used to date at some point for, you know, a certain amount of time. They broke up because allegedly he played her with Jailene, right?
When that's the girl that we was watching.
That's the girl. She was 18. Some say she was even underage, like she was younger than 18 when Anuel cheated on Karol G.
The one I said was fire, and you was like, "Oh, she's only 20."
Yes.
Okay.
So at the time when he got with her, she was 18, allegedly.
Right.
All right. So he cheated on Karol G with this girl, Jailene.
Okay.
He left Karol G and got with Jailene.
Right.
They started dating, but their relationship was all about taking shots at Karol G. Like, the girl was taking shots at her, like, type shit.
Yeah.
The whole
that's
time.
true,
And
the
it's
whole
like,
time.
but I think it was because Anuel was manipulating her into thinking, like, yo, this woman still wants me. She still want to be with me. Like, y'all men be making them allies.
Like subliminal shots or clear shots?
Nah, clear shots.
Okay,
Yeah.
clear shots.
Like
Okay.
direct hits type shit.
Okay.
So anyway, so they were taking shots at her or whatever. So they ended up getting married. Anuel and Jailene. They got legally married.
Okay.
He got her pregnant. She recently had a child with Anuel. They broke up. I think even while she was pregnant, they broke up, right?
Yep.
They broke up. So since they've been broken up, my man's Anuel goes on shows. Fans make like these whole about his ex Karol G.
Yeah, blankets,
T-shirts, all types
and
of
he's
shit.
posting all of this stuff. He posted a video of him sleeping with like a blanket with her face on it and shit.
Whose face?
Karol
His
G.
ex Karol G.
Yeah, like he is just doing the most. People be bringing signs to his concerts, asking for her to forgive him.
Yes,
I
you're
just
crazy.
like, enough is enough, man. Just let her be. Like, you've ruined her life.
I think I've seen something. Like I said,
he's
I
at the max right now of his toxicity.
I don't know nothing about that situation, but I think I seen something like on Instagram where they were like together.
Listen, when they were together, they were one of my favorite couples.
No, not together though. Like they were just like with each other or something like that, or like they were like.
No, she, as far as like Karol G, she doesn't want anything to do with him. Like, she's like, I don't
okay.
compete over him. But she's made a song about it. She's addressed it.
Right.
She's kind of moved on from the situation.
Right.
He got married and had a kid with a whole other woman.
It's tough.
Like, at this point, it's like, it's dead.
and had another baby because he had another baby
Yes,
while Jailene
nah,
was pregnant.
Who?
Anuel.
Nah, that's
Anuel
crazy.
got like 4 kids.
He
Nah,
out there.
bro.
He out there slinging dick.
Nah, I'm
He really
sorry.
is.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
all for like, if you go and like, listen, this is a man that clearly he has money. He's an artist. He's gonna have 1,000,001 options. But you're gonna go and have a kid on me? Don't ever think you're gonna come back. Like, nah, that's over. I'm sorry. She's. Karol G could do so much better. She's at the peak of her career. She's
doing great right now.
She's doing good right now. She's doing great. This man is clearly highly toxic, and he's just trying to drag her down.
As a
yeah,
man?
nigga's only 20 years old right now.
Yo, listen. As a man, wait, who's only 20?
His ex-wife,
Oh,
the woman that just
okay,
had his
okay.
baby, like, she's only 20.
I mean, as a man,
That's so
I'm like,
crazy.
yo, have as many kids as you want. I don't care how many girls you have kids with.
Hey,
How,
yo,
no,
what
not
you
for real shit.
mean?
Not real shit. Let me finish. I don't care how many females you have kids with. I don't care how many kids you have with these females. As long as all your kids are taken care of equally, that's all I care about.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think about, like, I don't know.
Like Nick
Maybe
Cannon.
just like,
Let's talk about Nick Cannon.
oh, nah.
Nick Cannon. Do I
Nick
agree
Cannon
with?
needs to be snipped. I'm sorry.
Nah, listen. It sounds crazy, but if all his kids are getting the same equal amount of love and
But
attention,
that's the thing. All right,
then
so
I don't have kids.
Let me
Have 16
interject.
more.
all right.
This is y'all genre.
Yeah,
Parents.
let me interject here because you
Nah,
know, when
you
it
in
comes
this
to
shit too.
parenting and shit,
Oh, yo,
let me
she
say
had to
this.
get
Stage
comfortable.
left.
She said, "Okay, all right, this is my time."
No,
stage
you know what?
left.
All right, no, I completely disagree with that. Simply because, as a mother of 4, and they live with me full time,
Right.
and I don't have enough time with each kid. So imagine having 12 kids with like 6 different moms, and you're running all these businesses.
I struck a nerve.
What time are you spending with your kids?
Hey,
so
li-
why are you gonna continue to have kids if
But-
you're not gonna give them enough time and love?
But-
Money's not enough.
But you don't know the situation, though.
No, we don't.
I
know,
don't,
but we're basing it
but I'm basing it
Yeah.
on like
Right.
I'm a regular person
Mm-hmm.
with like a 9 to 5 and You know, I'm just saying I barely have enough time, you know, between their activities and appointments and whatever, and, you know, whatever little life I have.
Right.
It's like there's no time for me to like, it's not enough time for me to spend time with each one of them individually.
So you're saying like a person like Nick Cannon is obviously a little more busy than us, or
exactly.
a lot more busy.
Yo,
A lot
Nick
more busy.
Cannon
A lot
is like
more
the
busy
Black
than
Ryan
us.
Seacrest. He has like 25 jobs.
Hey, he better.
Yeah.
So
you know?
how much?
How much time can you give to your kid?
Yeah, how much time?
How much work are you delegating?
I don't think it's the amount of time that you give to your kids. I just think that the little bit of time that you do give, and I spoke about this on the Gen CV podcast.
You absolutely did.
The,
you have to make the time valuable.
Right.
The little bit
Well,
of
as
time
long
you do
as
spend with them.
the little bit of time that you do have, make it count. You know what I mean? And make it a memorable time. You know what I mean? So like, even if he only gets an hour a day, I mean, I don't know how you split an hour.
You know what's crazy?
12
Now that
kids,
you say
but-
that, like, I'm not like a big fan of like Andrew Tate, but I did see an interview with him one time where he actually said the same exact thing. And he said like growing up, his father, he was always busy. He had, you know, he was always working and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't spend too much time with his father. But the time he did have with his father, like the little bit of time, his father always made it very valuable. You know what I mean? Like as far as like, you know, there was always like things to be taught. He always taught him something. It was more of like the quality time, actually, as opposed to like the quantity of it.
The kids don't understand that when it's happening. They're like, damn, you know.
Dad's always gone. He's always working.
When they get older, like, you know, like you know what I mean? They understand simple concepts like that. Like, damn, my father was.
He was always working, but when he was around, he taught me this and this and that. And
100%.
he didn't just like throw a phone at me and was like, here, go.
Right. Hey.
Listen, sometimes that phone is necessary.
No, 100%.
Fuck that.
No, yeah, I get it, but I guess I can understand that as far as like, you know, when I look at it from that perspective, like I get that, but I don't know. How many kids does Nick Cannon have? Like
12?
At this point, I've lost count.
Nah, I just said 12. I don't know. I don't.
It's
I
up
think
there
it is
though.
12. I think
I don't
it's
know.
12.
I don't
He
know.
may have somebody pregnant right now, actually.
Who knows? Right now, a woman out there is pregnant with Nick Cannon shot. She has no idea she's pregnant with Nick Cannon shot.
Listen, girl.
Her club has been shot up, and she's gonna find out in the next week or two that she's actually expecting from Nick Cannon.
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Yo, facts.
Hey, when I make it, I hope to be on Wild Now one day, man.
Listen, talking about Wildin' Out, what's his name?
Shit.
Jackie
Man,
O.
Jackie O, rest in peace. DC Young Fly's partner.
I know.
That shit is sad, man. She
It's
died of
so
heart
sad.
failure while having cosmetic surgery. Yo, that shit is sad, man. Now them poor babies left without a
shit.
mom.
I
And
ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked me up. But like when I read that, I was like, God,
I know. It was bad. I was like, oof.
you know.
I mean, there's nothing that you can really say, right? I had a friend say, you know, she was kind of like, yo, you know, why didn't more people reassure her that she was beautiful and this and that while she was alive? But it's like, yo, when a woman has implanted in her head, like she wants to have something done. Yeah. She wanted to have like a mommy makeover because she just had a baby, her third child not so long ago.
Right.
So she wanted to have like a mommy makeover. And at that point, it's like, that's what she wanted to have done.
Not even gonna remember her.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to have done. And like, there's no, you know, all her friends, her man could have told her like, yo, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. But if she doesn't feel that, then that doesn't mean anything. If she doesn't have that inside, like self-love, then all of that external validation really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that
You know?
shit.
Like when I go get my boobs.
And in I've had plenty of homegirls that be like, yo, I want to have my ass done. I want to have this done. And I always tell them, like, I even tell you, like, yo, fuck that. Like, what was the first thing when you told me the other day you wanted to have, like, work done? When that happened, I was like, are you having a problem getting dick?
Right.
No.
That's what she said. Have you ever had a problem getting dick?
That's honestly what I told her. And she was like, no. I was like, okay, then. So then, like.
But they're not, my boobs are not going to be for them. My boobs are going to be for me.
I do get that.
But
it's more of like the risks, you know what I mean? Because if God forbid anything was to happen to you, you leave children out. That's like, so it's,
I know.
Like, is it worth it? You know what I mean?
I know. I have to second guess like everything now because I just can't even fathom the thought of not being here and them not having anybody. Like, nah.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
It's so different. It's losing a parent. For me, I don't have children. So if I was to be like, I want to have some cosmetic surgery or whatever, I'm sure people will be sad. Like if I was to die on the operating table, but it wouldn't hit as bad as like children. You know what I mean? Like people had their time with me, years with me, like whatever. But leaving little kids behind, little children, that's like, they don't really know what it is to experience you and have you as a parent. Like that shit hits different.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Well, let's
I should
liven this up a little. Because I'm just like, I want to cry.
Nah, real shit.
Yeah, no, for real. And I always
I'm-
tell my homegirls, like, do you like, that's not anything that you can't fix with like gym. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you don't have ass. Like, believe it or not, you could get that shit and do enough squats. You have a little fucking something back there to be like.
I've always said that, like, listen, if you're insecure about something and you have the money or whatever to change whatever you're insecure about, change it. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, you got to live with it. You know what I mean?
He's
like,
YOLO.
no, listen, I get it. Like, when girls go in and get these mommy makeovers, like, yeah, you're taking a big risk. But, like,
If that's what you want to do for you, then so be it.
yeah, if you got the money to do it, then go ahead, do it. You know, it's gonna make you feel better about yourself. It's gonna make you live like a more happier life. Then I'm all for it. But
Just understand the risks that you run with doing so. And if it's for me, it's like if it's something that can be changed without having to like have operations done, or I don't know, just try to like exercise those options, I guess, because there's just so many things that like so many women run and have shit done in other people's basements and shit. Like,
That shit
hell
is crazy.
no.
I'm
That
not
shit is
going
wild.
nowhere.
Like, that was
not
one of
to
the-
nobody's fucking basement.
Yo, that's one like Cardi B when she first got bus
I
shot.
know.
She said it like she went to somebody's basement and had that shit done. Like, and that was something that when she got enough money, like she went and worked on. Like, she had to go see like top notch surgeons to kind of just fix that shit because
crazy.
yeah. Nowadays, motherfuckers is getting braces in somebody's basement.
fuck it. It is
No,
what it
that
is.
ass though.
Fucking
Yo,
braces.
wait. I'm so mad that like we started this episode and we clearly didn't address the flowers on the table. Dory, come on.
Apparently, I have a secret admirer.
Dory received these beautiful flowers earlier today. We don't know who they came from. They sent them anonymously, which I think was dope.
We know who they came from.
Beautiful flowers. And it was addressed to Dory and it says your friends. It doesn't say.
That's how
I feel like this is somebody you friend zoned. Like,
These flowers.
friends?
These flowers are the reason I'm here. They called me to dissect the note, and I came here.
you read it. You were on point.
Here we go. Here we go. First
The
of all,
note on the flower.
beautiful bouquet.
I know they are beautiful.
Beautiful flowers.
So thank you, whoever spent money on me. Thanks.
Shout out to Phil's Flowers in Stratford, Connecticut.
Hey, just tell everybody where I live.
All right. Nobody knows you live in. Wait, hold on. Not we can edit that out. Now, what my observation was, they're from an actual flower shop.
Read it.
They're from a flower shop, right? No guy. This is gonna sound terrible, but a guy that's with the girl for a while and they have some kind of history, he's just probably gonna go to, Stop and Shop and get some flowers.
You go to
and,
edible arrangements, my guy. Like,
hey, even that, or Big Y and get some whatever. Big Y is a supermarket
Big
we have out
Y.
here. Yes. But he went to an actual flower shop and picked these up and had a handwritten note on the flowers. That means he ain't fuck yet, because no man that's already gotten the pussy is gonna put in this type of effort to get some attention. So
if you want to keep getting the pussy, you better put in that much energy.
it's just not realistic though. They're gonna they'll give you flowers. It ain't gonna be these flowers though. It's gonna be from
It's a cold world.
from Stop and Shop. You know what I mean?
World.
It's gonna be some like, oh, I was picking up some milk. I seen some flowers and you know what I mean? The last batch of roses they had that was halfway decent looking still.
Cold
I'm gonna bring
world.
those home to you. But this right here is somebody you ain't giving that attention to.
Now, do you have any idea who it comes from?
No.
No. Okay. Damn, fam. That's crazy.
I do not know.
Yo, fam, you should have wrote your name on it, man. Like next time, I appreciate the effort, but next time, come on, man.
We could have given you the credit that you deserve on the podcast.
Right.
Right.
Whoever it was, shout out to you. You clearly know where to send the. Well, no, not even because they went to the wrong address.
Yeah, the address was wrong.
Yeah.
But they called me. At least the phone number was right.
I mean, I would hope so.
You fucking up, King. Fucking up. Beautiful gesture.
Beautiful flowers.
But you went about it. You should have put your name on it. You should have let it be known that this right here, this is what you want. Should have made your intentions very clear.
Oh, God,
City boys up or city boys down?
Nah. Neutral.
Damn.
They up and they down. So it's kind of like they, you know. He did a nice gesture,
we
but
don't know.
he fucked up the nice gesture.
Now, with this, if you was to find out who sent the flowers, would this get him pussy? Yes or no?
At least a hand job.
Hand job?
At least.
That's
like,
so high school.
I mean, fuck it. Like, if you're really not into the guy, if you find out who it is and you're really not attracted, at least give him a hand job or something. With some eye
That's
contact.
pity. That's some pity shit.
With some eye contact.
Not everybody got pretty eyes like you, Kev.
I don't know. I feel like if I find out who it is and is, I don't know, not somebody. It's just hard for me to really like think like who it could be because I kind of like, I don't have nobody.
He said your friend.
I have no roster, so I don't know.
It says your friend, so I feel like it's from a guy that he knows he's been friend zoned.
Oh,
But listen,
I can think of one person who I friend zoned. I could think of that one person.
You know what? The gesture is a beautiful gesture. I feel like that was kind of. Why are you laughing?
Why are you
I'm being
laughing?
honest.
No, I'm listening. I just,
It's a beautiful
Are you laughing at what I said?
gesture.
just yeah, make me laugh. That's it. Yeah, make me laugh.
What am I, a fucking comedian?
Am I a clown? Yeah, I
Am I a
amuse
clown?
you?
Do I amuse you? Am I here for your amusement?
Okay. All right.
No, but all jokes aside, it was a beautiful gesture. That was very much like probably someone that is a friend and he knows that like you've been going through like a tough time or kind of like
Rich, was this you?
a tough time and he just wanted to like make your day a little better. I send you
And
flowers.
I very, very much appreciate it because they really did make my day.
See?
So thank you. Yeah, no, I love flowers. And I feel like that's something that not everybody knows. I fucking love flowers. I love getting flowers.
I'm such a fucking cynical ass bitch. Like I'm like, fuck good morning text, fuck flowers, fuck chocolate.
Evil.
Nah,
Demon.
give me all
Demonic.
the chocolates. Give me all the flowers. Give me all the corny shit. That is a guaranteed way in.
No, I'm super cynical, Kev. It's crazy.
You scared
Right?
me.
Like
You scared
why?
the fuck out of me.
Ooh.
It's nothing to be scared about. I'm
No, you
just
scared me.
like, whatever. I'm happy. No, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for my homegirls when they get shit like that done.
Right.
But I'm always like, all right, what the fuck you want from me? Like,
I love all that corny shit. So, I don't know.
if you would have known me 5 years ago, I was super corny, super cheesy. I'm a super cheesy ass bitch.
Who hurt you? That's fine.
I know. Fuck you. Nah.
No.
Fuck you, man.
On that note, we gonna end it. Thank you, Kev, so much for joining us. I'm pretty more than sure that you will be back real
Yeah.
soon.
Oh,
in
I'm
the
gonna
near
be
future
back.
with
We
us.
kind of adopted him.
Yeah,
So.
we fed him, so he's family. And Latina,
Yeah.
in a Latina household, once we feed you, like you ours.
Yo,
That's
for
it.
real. That is a fact.
Facts, yeah.
We might give you like a, like a show from a vacation. We were talking about going on vacation.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is true.
Like,
Yes.
We might bring
we
the setup
Look
on
at that.
vacation.
We're already planning vacations together. Isn't that
We
amazing?
planned an entire
family
future.
vacations.
Yeah, and we don't know what happened to like Deep Throat over here, but
Deep
she
throat.
passed out.
Deep throat. Wait the fuck up.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to Ladies Pitch Podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms.
Don't
You can
forget your
find
Lube
us-
Life. Don't forget
Don't
the
forget
live
about
show.
Lube Life. Yeah. Live show, June 29th, 25 and over podcast. Who hurt you, bro? Like, it's
25
gonna
and
be
over.
fire. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Link in bio. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast. Follow Kev. Follow Dory. Follow your girl, Haiti Baby.
Get some pineapples. Put them upside down if you like.
You can find all the details on episode details. You guys already know. So we catch you on the next one. This is your favorite mommy, Haiti Baby, signing out.
Bye.
Bye.
It's been real.